A colleague of the Japanese journalist killed in Syria has accused government forces of randomly shooting at reporters. Mika Yamamoto was shot dead during a firefight in the city of Aleppo, and she is the fifth foreign journalist to be killed in Syria since the uprising began in March last year.
A veteran war reporter, Mika Yamamoto, had covered the conflict in Afghanistan and the 2003 US invasion of Iraq. This time she was working for the Japan press, travelling with colleagues and members of the Free Syrian Army in the northwestern city of Aleppo. This became her final report.
We are heading right now to the front lines where they have just bombed the town with 3 bombs. We believe there's been considerable damage and we're heading out there to investigate.
It's believed they were soon caught in a crossfire and she died from a gunshot to the neck. Her colleague, who was with her in Aleppo, is pointing the finger at government forces.
The moment we saw them, they started shooting all at once. They were randomly shooting at us. I never imagined the government forces would come head on.
Heavy shelling continues to be reported across many parts of Aleppo and the capital, Damascus. Activists say at least 80 civilians are believed to have been killed nationwide in the latest round of violence. Meanwhile, on a visit to Russia, a Syrian minister says the government would be willing to discuss President Bashar al-Assad's resignation, but only if the opposition agreed to join in peace negotiations.
On the negotiating table, there are no obstacles to addressing any issue brought forward by any of the parties. But discussing that before the start of the intra-Syrian national dialogue is undemocratic.
The US State Department has expressed scepticism at the minister's comments, but says Russia should encourage the Assad regime to follow through on a transition plan. Sajith Ranithi, ABC News.